going to share a quick little video of a fuzz pedal I'm launching. It's based around one transistor, one knob. It's a volume knob. The only other variable you have here is a little toggle switch that lets you select between diode pairs. One having a silicone and germanium and the other two silicones. So you have two different flavors you can explore there. The pedal itself is versatile, but the whole point behind something like this is to show you just how versatile your hands and your instrument, your guitar of choice is. So I'll start with my humbucker equipped guitar, and then we'll move to maybe some single coils, a telly. I'll show you how you may go for something different with maybe a Telecaster versus something, dual humbucker, a little more hot rodded. So I'm gonna quit yapping, and we'll run through my clean tone. I'm running my Keeley Halo delay. That usually stays on regardless, but just for the sake of whatever. Here's the dry amp tone, Sir Hombre 18, running through a custom 1x12 cab. Dry, no effects. Alright, Peach Fuzz. Right now I've got it in silicone mode. Volume's all the way up. So just by playing with your volume knob, you have access to a plethora of different tones. Overdrive, every flavor, overdrive, light overdrive, heavy distortion, to full-on fuzz. You got it right there, If you were picking up your first dirt box, it ain't got to be mine, but I'd highly recommend picking up something like this. You don't have all the bells and whistles to sit and get lost in. You get lost in your instrument and learning to play. So it's real stripped back. So. I'm going to put my delay back on. I can't live without it. Oh, yeah. We'll flip it over to germanium mode real quick. So the germanium's going to be a little bit warmer, a little bit more darker. And the cleanup texture is going to be a little different. Kind of reminds me of old school kind of Tony Iommi kind of thing. I used to play all that. get carried away. Cleans on up mighty nice. Alright, y'all, I appreciate y'all sticking around and listening to me noodle around on it. Right now, I have one of these up at Soglo Guitar Gallery in Brunswick, Georgia. If you live nearby the area, please swing by, see my buddy Crawford, and give it a test drive and see what you think about it. I'm super happy with the way it turns out. I've never been one to have a fuzz pedal on my board. I mostly play overdrives and distortions and things like that. So once I learned to mess with some of these circuits, I was kind of fumbling around through stuff I've never tried and landed on this, this circuit topology, which was the closest to what I was aiming for. And then, I kind of just salt and peppered it to taste. I think there's something in here for everyone. But again, I can't stress enough, I think this is a great first pedal if you're newer into electric guitar, or you're buying your first bits of gear and you're looking for a good versatile drive box. Something, it ain't got to be mine in particular, but something like this, it's got good volume knob cleanup where you can have a plethora of tones at your disposal with minimal interface controls. I think that's great. That's a really sensitive time when you're newer and you're learning. It's so easy to get fixated on the next piece of gear or something that's got tons of knobs and switches and everything. I really believe something like that would be, well suited to someone up and coming, newer into playing. You got one knob, you crank it, and you control everything from home base, whatever your guitar choice is. I think that's great. Keeps you focused on learning and playing the instrument, and you should be able to dial out plenty of good tones right out of the cuff. So it really shows you how versatile your guitar is. Your guitar in your hands, more so than just how versatile my pedal I made is. It's not all about that. So swing by Soglo Guitar Gallery in Brunswick, Georgia. Check one out or send me a message on social media. Find me Dixon FX on Instagram and Facebook. Shoot us a message, and we'll be glad to talk to you and see if you'd be interested in getting hooked up with one of these. All right, guys, I appreciate it.